Hello everybody and welcome to Tuesday's workout. It's quite late in the day, my apologies. I ended up having to babysit today my honorary grandchild, so today was much more complex than I imagined when I woke up this morning. Anyway, I'm here now and I'm ready for a great workout, so I hope you are too. And we're going to start off on our mat as per usual. Today we're going to be using our let's go prop free today. Let's just do pure mat work, using our own bodies as our favorite tool for for workout. Using our bodies to bring harmony into ourselves. All right, enough of that chit chat. Go ahead onto your mat, feet hip width apart, parallel, and I will meet you there. Let me get myself set up here. Good grief. And it's been storming, windy today with no rain. It's just teasing us with these magnificent clouds and no rain. Anyway, let's begin. Let me just check my camera. Do you see my head? Do you see my toes? It looks like you do. I'm just going to take this out here. That can go away. And I'm going to slightly move this up for now. Alright, got my lights on because it's pretty dark. That looks okay. It looks quite bright actually. Nice. Alright, feet hip width apart and parallel. Nice to be back. Let's take a nice deep breath. Arms overhead. Stretching the arms up. Reach the right side. Reach the left. Right arm up to the ceiling. Left arm towards the ceiling. Right and left. Keep the head level. Don't lift the chin. And 4. Stretch. 5. 6. 7. 8, extend that shoulder as high as you can. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice. And bring both arms down, elbows to the rib cage, hands to the shoulders, and reach them both up. And pull them down, pulling the shoulders down, and stretch them overhead. Pull down and reach. 3, keeping the tummy muscles in and ribs down. 4, extend. 5, reach. 6, 7, tuck those elbows into the body. 8, 9, 10, oh, feeling it. 11 and 12. Nice. Take the arms wide and behind the back and pull those shoulders back just to release those muscles. Good. Shake it out. All right, arms outstretched, shoulder width apart. Hello. Couldn't really be more than that. So, shoulder height. Silly. Okay, keep them up there, don't worry. We're going to work with the neck, so keep your arms elevated. Mine already want to drop because they're tired. Make sure when you lift them up that you don't start hunching. Okay, over. Keep that body nice and upright, shoulders down, lengthened away from the body, ribs engaged, tummy muscles in, and that's where we're going to stay. Keep the arms outstretched and turn the head left and right and left and right. Don't overstrain the neck. We're just starting off gently. 3, turn to the right. 4, keep those arms outstretched, tummy muscles in. 5, turn. 6, and turn. 7. What? Are your shoulders getting sore? 8. It's okay, just hang there. Almost done. 9. Feel that pull into the shoulders. 10. No. 11. And 12. I think this is yes in some countries. Alright, release those arms down. Are you feeling that blood flow in the fingertips? Woo, that feels good. My fingers are actually throbbing. You know how I like that. Alright, take that left arm over the head. Grab it with the right hand and gently pull, stretch over to the right. And that's going to release those muscles. And then the right over the head. And gently pull over to the left. Good. Hook those the fingers together, and you're going to drop them down in front of you, keeping them hooked together. Feet hip width apart, parallel, shoulders pulled back, chin level, so don't let the head slump forward or back. Okay, and we're going to just take those arms overhead, pull them back as far as you can, and bring them down, shoulders down. Sweep them up and down. Don't lift the rib cage, keep the rib cage engaged, tummy muscles in. 3, and down, keep the arms extended. 4, try not to swing from the hips, so don't like upper body moving back and forth. Upper body stays dead still, it's just the arms that are moving. 5, and down. 6, nice. 7, get that chin down, tummy muscles in. 8, nice movement on those shoulders. 9, we've got the fingers hooked together so that the shoulders move as a unit. 10, but you don't want to be doing lifting the chest up. Okay, keep that back nice and still. And last one, 12. Drop the hands into the head. Take the feet a little bit wider. And we're going to swing 3 times one way. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Keep the elbows nice and open. 3, across, tummy in. 4. Did I say anything about today being shouldered? 5. The whole body's going to get it today. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Don't let them hunch up. 6. I'm turning my whole upper body. The arms are just relaxed on top of the head. 7, 2, 3, across. 2, 3. Keep the ribs down, tummy in. 8. Relax the shoulders. 9. 10. 11. Last one, 12. Relax the shoulders. Good. And bring those hands in front of you. Turn the palms down, flexing the fingers back. Okay? Bring it up to shoulder height. Bend the elbows and stretch away, extending the fingers backwards. And 2. So just a shoulder height, stretching those arms. 4, and back. 5, 6. Keep the shoulders down, long back of the neck. 8, keep it at shoulder height. 9, fingers starting to ache. 10, 11, and 12. And you know it, we're going to the top of the head. Palms up, resting on the top of the head. And we're going to extend those arms and bend. Palms facing the ceiling, so your fingers are being pulled back. 1, and down. 2, bring those shoulders down each time. 3, extend and down. 4, wrists. 5, 6, I just want you to see my hands. 7, 8, what a stretch. 9, 10, 11, and 12, and release those arms, shake them out. Those fingers. Okay, we're going to release them here. So I want you to tighten your fists and flick the fingers. Tighten and flick, tighten and flick, tighten and flick. I'm going to do that quite fast, but keep that nice strong flick. Take the hands down. I'm going to bring the arms forward, 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 shoulder height, up above the head. Keep flicking up, up, and lower them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tight fists. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're feeling that? We've got 2 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. And 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Reach up there. And bring it down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo! Alright, so tell me this. Are your arms feeling worked? Except for this place, which we're going to go to next. So last exercise with the arms. Okay, so we're going to take the arms out sideways and push the palm out, bring the fingers back. We've done this before. I'm going to press the arms down. So you're going to feel a nice pull on the inside of the wrists. Are you ready? Keep those shoulders down. Don't be doing this. Okay? Lengthen the arm away. Pull the fingers back. Palms pointing out like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is going to shoot out webs. Okay? And then you're going to pull the arms down. 1, 2, 3. Tummy in. 4, 5. Extend those arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shake it out. Wrist circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take your legs wide apart. They're just outside of they're like in line with my t-shirt. And we're going to go down to the left. Drop the head and shoulders. Hang. Right, left arms on my back. And elevate. Deep breath in. And over to the right with the left arm. And elevate. And across. 2. And up. And exhale. Down. And up. And 3. Cross stretch. Curling up, extending the arms, shoulders down, palms down. And across. Let the head hang. And up. We're just doing 8 of these. And 4. Down. Extend. And across. And up. And 5. And up. Across. Extend those shoulders down, arms extended. 6. And up. And across. And up. 7. And up. Cross stretch. Extend. Last one. 8. And up. And across. And up. Excellent. All right. We're going to start with the legs now. So just shake them out for a sec. Flick them around. Bend them. Good. Alright, starting with just a rotation. So it's toe to toe and heel to heel. You know this one. Toe and heel and heel. Socks come off. Toe and toe, heel to heel. And bend your legs just a little bit so that you can really get that rotation on the hips, on the flexors. It looks funny, no one's watching. Toe to toe, heel to heel. Bow-legged and knock-kneed. Knock-kneed and bow-legged. Toe to toe, heel to heel. I'm starting with my left leg. So now I'm going to change over. And I'm going to start with my right leg. And it makes a difference because the one stabilizes to allow the other to swing out. So that's why we do it with both sides. toe and heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel and heel. Couple more, toe and heel and release. Nice. Alright, so I'm extremely stiff today because we were doing some nice squats. So I'm not going to do that to you today, but I'm going to take you to a wide stance to do a semi-squat. Okay, so you want your feet to be kind of where your elbows are. You see that? Kind of the heels are in line with my elbows. That's a good place to be. Wink, 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 wink. Okay, no kidding about here. Toes are pointing out, but not directly out. They're slightly turned towards the midline. So when you bend your knees, otherwise your knees can't go all the way out, especially if you're very tight. So if you're very tight and your knees can't go wider than that, turn the feet in so that the knees and the feet point in the same direction. Comprende. I can go a bit wider than that. You're going to bend. Also make sure when you bend that your knees are not over your feet. Bad, okay? So at worst, you want your knees in line with your feet. If you can only go that far, as long as your knees are behind or in line with the feet. Okay, when you're in this position, you're going to tuck your bum under, okay, and keep your knees pushing out, and you're going to feel that work here. Okay, and that's just going to come up and bounce back down. Lift and bounce, lift and bounce. What it's doing is really strengthening the muscles around the knees to stabilize your knees. And you also, your pelvis is being pushed open, and so your lower back is getting some work, and your stabilizing muscles are really having to work hard. Okay, but you're going to really feel it in the back of your glutes. And we're just going to do another 12, 11, you feel it in your knees, 10, 9, keep your body upright, shoulders down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, flexors, 2, and 1. Now just scoot on over, straighten one leg. Now the knee's going to go over a bit, that's not too bad. And then over to the other side because we're not staying long and we've got support here. Cross over, right leg straight, left leg bent, and over. Notice that I'm not turning my body in any way, it's staying centered. Okay? I'm just gliding from knee to knee. Knee to knee. And extend as far as you can. Wherever that is for you. Don't lean forward with the upper body with your bum out backwards. Keep centered over the pubic bone. Stretch, stretch. We're going to do another 8 sets. 1 and across. Keep those heels pressing down, toes pressing down. Use the foot. Feel the whole foot taking the weight. 6 across. 5. Lovely leg work. 4. Stretch. I want straight leg. 3. Use those quadriceps. All the work we've done on them. 2. Extend. 1 more. And bend both. Good. Go over onto the right knee. Stretch that left knee. Straighten it out and lean over to the right. Keep your balance. And back to center. Over to the left knee. Stretch over that right and the left shoulder. Bring the right arm over. Stretch. Tummy in. Try not to tilt. Back to center. We're doing 3 of these. Over to the right. Center. Over to the left. It's a lovely extension from the hip. And last one. Over to the right. Whoops, balance. Make sure this right shoulder's, the top shoulder's not tilted forward. Center. Last one to the left. And then you're going to roll between the legs and hang. Walk those feet in. And curl up. Nicely done. Whew. Oh, I just want the legs to be together for a moment. Oh, that was that's a really nice way to shake it out. So just step, tap in front of one foot, tap in front of the leg. It's a really good exercise after that. Crossing over, Just do a couple of those before we go down into the mat. Nice. Good work. Alright, just before we go down, grab a chair, hold on to it and just flick that foot behind you. Stretching the quad. And then change to the other leg. Oopsie. Nice. All right. Let's go down to the mat. I'm going to get my camera sorted. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hello, there you are. Okay, so we're going to do a few roll-ups. So go ahead and I wonder if I should do them this way first. Let's do them this way. All right. So sitting up straight. I mean, we've literally had 4 seasons today. Jersey on, jersey off. Raincoat on, raincoat off. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it snows tonight. Okay. Legs outstretched in front of you. Feet hip width apart. Back nice and straight. Breathe in. Take the arms overhead. And curl towards the toes. Keeping the arms at ear height, ear level. Stretch towards the toes. Keeping the feet flexed. Sit up straight. Keep the arms overhead now, shoulders down, tummy in. And I'm going to curl down onto our backs, keeping the arms elevated. Breathe in and take them overhead, pointing the toes. Breathe in, taking the arms overhead. Keep them pointing up to the roof. Exhale. Oh, I got it. Keeping the arms up to the ceiling and folding towards the toes. Flex the feet. Sit up straight, arms overhead, breathe in and curl down, arms overhead. One more, toes pointed, breathe in, exhale, arms to the ceiling, shoulders down, tummy in, fold to the feet, flex, sit up tall, arms overhead and curl down. Nice. All right, I'm going to move over to the side. Okay. And we're going to just bring the knees to the chest. Just elevating the hips a bit. Rolling the hips back. Just to loosen up the spine. Good. And take the feet down to the ground. Arms up to the ceiling. Knees are bent. Breathe in, drop the arms forward, curl up to the knees, and curl back down. Okay, we're going to just crunch up to the knees, keep your long neck, shoulders open, and down. 1, and down. Flatten that spine. 2, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those shoulders down. 7, 8. Nice. 9, 10, 11, and 12. From here, you're going to drop your arms down to the 100 position. Tighten the tummy muscles, long back of the neck. I'm going to pulse the arms here. Are you ready? In, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. 2. In breath. And 4. Out breath. 3, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, release, head down, arms overhead, relax the body. This necklace is not very good for the 100, so I'm going to have to take it off. Alright, so while you're in that relaxed position, you can take your feet apart, just drop the knees into the midline and turn your head side to side, and that's going to loosen up the pelvis and it's going to relax the neck. Okay, in the next 100 we're going to go into a bug position. Come on guys, we haven't done this for a while, and the 100 is the reason why it's in every single Pilates book is because it's so good for you. Okay, if you have neck issues and you can't control that neck you can't hold it up, try and hold it up for a few, but don't go into stress, and then you can support with one arm, but make sure when you support it that you're not just dragging the head up. Okay, let it come up with the shoulders, support it, and when you do the other arm, you're going to just do half and then cross over and do the other half with that arm. Make sure when you're doing the pulsing of the arms that you're not pulsing the whole head and shoulders, just the arms are moving. Okay, and where that comes into importance and what makes this exercise so great is that your ribs are pulling down, your tummy muscles are pulled in, and there's strength here. So that's holding that crunch. Okay, the muscles under the rib cage are holding that upper body crunch so that the shoulders are loose from there. So if these muscles aren't contracted, then the shoulders are going to move the whole head and shoulders. Okay. I want you guys to be 100% perfect with these 100s when I see you again. Okay, we have done them a few times. They really are good for us. Okay, the important thing with the 100 when you're in a bug position is to watch out that your legs don't fall forward, pulling the pelvic bone forward, tilting the pelvis forward, and arching space under your back, because that's really not so lacquer for the lower back. Okay, so make sure you really get that lower back pressed down. If you have a weak core and your lower back takes strain, you can bring your knees over slightly. That's just going to bring that pressure off the stomach and the lower back. Okay, if you've got a nice strong core and you can maintain a safe tabletop position here, go ahead and do that. Okay, make sure your feet are in line with the knees. Don't let them drop. Don't get messy. And also make sure your knees are above the hips if you're going for that. If they're slightly back, that's fine, as long as you can maintain that crunch in a good position. Okay, when you are crunching, when you're doing your 4 breaths in, your stomach will expand slightly because you're breathing in, and when you exhale, you're contracting the ribs down. I can't do that and count, so I'm just breathing miraculously in between all of that. Okay, so arms are overhead, give yourself a nice stretch, knees to the chest, breathe in, and exhale, get those legs to bug, bring the arms forward, break at the breastbone, meaning sink your rib cage down towards your belly button, shoulders are open and back, not hunched over. Okay, are you ready? Scoop in those tummy muscles, chin tucked in, and let's go. In, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 7, breathe out, 8, breathe out, 9, breathe out, 10, and out, 11, and out, and 12, breathe out, head down, cross the feet over, open those knees up, and relax the body. Good. Take the feet to the ground and keep the knees open and rock side to side. Well done. If you managed to do all of those, good job. Okay, we're going to loosen up the spine with rolling like a ball. So bring those knees up, hands under the knees, and curl up. Into your balancing position, long back of the neck. Feet hip width apart parallel, round that back and roll. Balancing. And 2. And 3. And 4. Balance and 5. Keep that chin tucked in. 6. Shoulders down. 7. And last one. 8. And relax the legs down. Just moving back up my rug. Okay, get those arms outstretched, bend at the knees. Palms up. Feet slightly apart. We're going to take that left arm overhead and bring it onto the right arm, doing a nice stretch in the shoulders. And back onto your back and over to the other side. My knees stay up. They will fall over slightly, but it's mostly about the spine twist in a supported way. Right arm onto the left and centered. Left arm to the right. Get that shoulder in line with the other one and roll. Right to left and down. Left to right and down. Right to left and down. And last one. Good. And down. Let's do a roll up. Breathe in. Toes pointed. Arms up to the ceiling. Exhaling up. And we're a bit stiff on the first one because we've worked on our backs. Stretch those toes. Hold the stretch. Nice. Sit up tall. And curl onto your back, taking your right leg up to the ceiling. Okay, I'm just going to move my camera a little bit here. I had it a little bit low. There we go. Okay, where were we? On your back, right leg to the ceiling. Grab it with your hands. You just want to loosen up a bit. Keep it lengthened, pull it towards you and take it down. Left leg up, pull. And take it down. And right leg up again, arms down. Keep your hips on the ground, right leg extended, left leg pointing. And all you're going to do with that leg is you're going to make a circle. Ready? 1 circle, 2, 3. Try not to rock between the pelvis. Just use that leg. 4, 5. Relax the shoulders. 6, 7, and 8. Changing direction. 1. I know it hurts. Those quads. 2, 3, 4. Nice straight leg. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I feel like I'm going to get a cramp there. Sure. Shake it out. It's a very uncomfortable place to get a cramp is on that quadricep. Sure. Okay, let's go left leg. And this leg doesn't want to elevate. Okay. Now what happens with me with my tight hip is that this leg wants to come off the ground. See that? And we're not going to, and my shoulders want to hunch. So I'm going to just correct that by lengthening that leg down, adjusting this leg to accommodate it. And are we ready for circles? Tummy in. Circle 1, 2. Don't let that pelvis move. 3, 4. Use the leg. Shoulders relaxed. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to change direction. Here comes the cramps. 1, 2. Wants to cramp so badly. 3, 4, 5, don't let this leg lift, 6, 7, and 8, and release it down. Whew. Find a happy place. I don't know where that is. Maybe it's there. Bring the knees to the chest. Whew. It feels like Thursday for me. My body feels like Thursday. All right. Let's go for my favorite stomach muscle exercises. So your toes together, knees apart, hands hooked together gently. Keep those knees pushing apart and the toes pushing together. So there's pressure, and we're going to crunch up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And really use as much stomach as you can. 5, 6. Open those knees. 7, 8, 9. Nice. 10, 11, and 12. Take the hands over to the right side, and we're going to crunch to the right. 1 and down. 2, rolling off that right shoulder. 3, 4. I'm so glad I didn't have lunch now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Open those knees. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Hands over to the left, crunching off that left shoulder. 1 and down. 2, 3. Each time I come back to center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nicely done. And relax those legs down. Straighten them out. Arms overhead. Give yourself a good stretch. And bend the knees. Ready for a shoulder bridge. So bring the feet quite a bit closer to the bum. Normally they would be there. I'm tucking them in quite close to allow for that shoulder bridge. Okay. Feet hip width apart, parallel, arms up to the ceiling. Breathe in, long back of the neck. Exhale, flatten that spine, tuck the belly in, and pull that pubic bone towards the rib cage. Flattening the spine. Curl the hips up, stretching up to the ceiling. Breathe in, and exhale, rolling down. And 2, tucking under and lifting up. Long neck and curling down. And 3, curling up. Nicely done. Get those rib cage engaged. Keep those glutes nice and tight. And 4, tuck and lift. Curling down. And 5, lift. Don't let your chin lift. Curling down. And 6, try and use your stomach as much as possible to tuck under, flatten and lift. 7 and 8, stretch. 9 and down. 10 and curl. 11. Last one. 12 and down you go. Good. All right. Next one. Let's take the right knee to the ground. Stretch that left knee towards the chest. Breathe in. Exhale and just curl up. And breathe in. And exhale. And one more. Lovely back release. Change legs, get that left leg down, bring the right knee to the chest, breathe in. Oh, I'm so stiff. And exhale, curl. Ah, and 2. And 3. Okay, this hurts me more than it hurts you. Arms up to ceiling, legs and bug. This is my favorite little brain teaser. Left leg extends, right arm goes overhead. Bring it back to center. And left arm, right leg. Bring it back to center. Right arm, left leg. And back. And change. Okay, so what you want to make sure is that you're at 45, you don't drop that hand too low, okay, and that the leg doesn't drop down too low as well, pulling the pelvis over. You want to maintain that pelvic stability, okay. So it's right arm and the left leg glides to in line with the foot, long back of the neck, back to center. Left arm, right leg. Breathe in, stabilize the tummy and change. Breathe in. And change. Breathe in. And 3, extend. And back. And change. And back. And 4. And back. And change. And back. And 5. Make sure you straighten that leg. Good. 6. And back. Change. And back. 7. Shoulders down. Away from the ears. Use that tummy. And 8. Full extension. Keep your toes pointing. 9. And back. I'm starting to feel it now. 10 and back. Make sure your knees don't turn out. 11 and back. Oh, so close to done. And 12. Nice. And last one. Back. Pull those knees towards you and swing those hips. You can do a nice half roll. Good job. All right. Coming to a seated position. We haven't worked on our stomachs yet. We're going to get there. I just want to do a cross stretch here. So left leg outstretched, right leg tucked in, body square. Breathe in and stretch towards that left foot. Stretch. Hold that stretch. And release. Change sides. Make sure when you've got that leg outstretched that it's in line with the hip, that it's not out sideways. Pull the hip back. Breathe in and roll forward and hold on wherever you can reach. And release. Good job. All right, let's get onto our tabletop position on the hands and knees. And I want you to tuck your toes under your feet. And then you're going to sit back on those feet. So you're pressing up, pushing those heels, the toes under your feet, stretching the ankles. Good. Stretch them and back up. Flatten those legs out. Slide the right leg back and the left leg into your push-up position. Breathe in, exhale up into your dog stretch and back to your push-up position. Good. And 2. Dog stretch. Heels down, feet hip-width apart, parallel. Straight legs, shoulders pressing down towards the knees. and push-up position, shoulders down and back. Make sure you haven't dropped into that push-up position or that you're stuck up with your bum in the air. Try and get a nice straight line from your hip, shoulder, foot. And 4. Scoop in the tummy, pull the ribs down, long back of the neck, heels down, push-up position. Good. 5. We're just doing 8. And push-up position. 6. Almost there. And down. 7. Push-up position. And final one. 8. Knees down and shell stretch. Good job. All right. Let's go in for a side stretch. So on your knees, lengthen up the body, stretch out that right leg to the side. Make sure the foot's in line with this knee and that this knee isn't turned out so the leg is in the midline. It must be straight behind. Then when you drop down onto that left shoulder, make sure that you are like a tabletop position so that you're not too close, okay, that your shoulder's nicely supported. You can get that hip underneath you. And this one's on top, okay, and then stretch over so you get a full benefit of a nice side bend. Good. Arm up to T. Lift that leg, knee facing forward, tummy muscles in, and bring it down into midline. And stretch. Good. And we're going over to the other side. Left leg out. Right arm down. Nice distance away from that knee. Arm overhead. Support the neck. Get a good stretch there. Beautiful. It's a lovely feeling, this stretch, isn't it? To T. Support the head and shoulders. And lift that leg up. Good. Bend it down, come up to center again. Good. Arms overhead. Lift the chest, look up, push the hips forward. And then sit back on your heels and shell stretch. And now you're going to slide forward onto your tummy into your cobra. Interesting hair today. Good. Lower down. Slide the hands back. Press back into your shell stretch. And curl up onto your knees. Okay. We're going to do that 3 times. That was round 1. So, right leg out. Left arm down. Right arm over and stretch. Good stretch. Don't slump into the shoulder. Stretch out of it. Hand to T. Lift that leg. Tummy in, ribs down, shoulders down. Good. Come up to center. And over to the other side. Left leg out, right arm down. Reaching over, get a good stretch. Support the neck. Good, up to T, and lift the leg. Back up, arms overhead, look up, stretch the pelvis forward, look up, lift the ribs, sit back onto your heels, and drop down into a shell stretch. And then from the shell stretch, you're just going to glide forward onto your tummy, and up into cobra. Hey, isn't that a nice combination? Good job. Down, Slide the hands back and into shell stretch. And up for the last round, last exercise. Right leg out, left arm down, right arm over and stretch. Tummy muscles in, supporting the back. Hand to T, support and lift that leg. Scoop in the tummy muscles. Good. Back to center. Whew, I can feel that. Left leg out, right arm down, arm over and stretch. Extend. Good. Up to T, supporting the neck. Lift the leg. And to center. Arms overhead. Head and shoulders lifted. Press the pelvis forward. Look up. Sit back onto your heels. Arms forward into shell stretch. Glide onto your tummy. Up to cobra. Good job. Alright. Down. Instead of going into a shell stretch now, tuck the toes under. Up into your push-up position. Into your dog stretch. And then you're going to walk your hands back to your feet and hang. Bend your knees and curl up. And you're back on our feet. Look at that. Alright, so before we finish off, I just want to get us nice and loose. So we're going to tap inside of the feet, getting those knees nice and loose. Work with me, don't just walk away from this. Loosening up is as good. Tap behind, loosening up the knees, the hips, plus left, right is always good for the brain. And the knees, cross over, slap, 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 slap. Good. And then just swinging the arms side to side, getting them nice and loose, tap a shoulder. Nice. And big circles with the arms. 1, 2, 3, and change direction. 1, 2, 3. Jiggle them up and down. Chin to chest and chin back. Relax it gently, ease it, don't just flop it back with no support. Chin to chest, head back. Ear to shoulder, turn the chin, and then we're going to do half turns. Good. And we're going to go into our plane crash position. Arms overhead, breathe in, bend the knees, push the bum back, curl forward, hugging the knees, and then curling up, arms overhead, straightening the legs. Breathe in, bend the knees, push the bum back, curl forward, and curling up. One more. Bend the knees, push the bum back, round the spine, and curling up. Whew. Okay. Right hand over the left shoulder. Press in along the vertebra under the skull, down to the outside of the shoulder, and pull across the body. Left hand over the shoulder. Don't shortchange yourself. Do this with me. Across the body. Nice. Hands crossed over, legs crossed over. Bring the hands under the chest to the heart space, to the chest. Legs crossed over. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Relax the body. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And hold your breath. Exhale. And one more, breathe in. And release release. Oh, head rush. Roll forward, uncross the legs, and just bring the arms a nice kind of figure of 8 at the body. Round, 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 and up. Breathe in, ready to swing. And here we go. Swing. Deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. And swing. 3 more. One more. And release. Good job. There we go. Okay. Well done, everybody. It was a good workout. I've got the light behind me now, so it looks dark. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, it was such a crazy day. And it was like nearing 4 o'clock, and I knew I had to do this class. And I was feeling so tired. And I was like, come on, got to do it. But yet, the minute I put the video on and I started, and I knew you guys were with me, I felt energized and happy. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I love what I do, and I love doing it with you. So thank you very much. Love you guys. Miss you. I hope you enjoyed this workout. And I will see you on Thursday. And Thursday's end of the month. So maybe I'll do a nice stretch and release class. Depending on my mood. I might just decide to be like really hectic and work you harder. I'm kidding. We'll try R&R. All right. Love you guys. See you Thursday. Bye.